Hey, I never go into a game noticing one player and going, oh my lord, he might ruin the game plan. This is probably the first time I've done that. He's already even his sack total from last year at 7.5. Now 4 of those did come against Nevada. He didn't get any in the loss against Washington earlier this season for the Trojans. But they are 3-1. They're ranked. We were ranked before we dropped a game that we really shouldn't have dropped. I say shouldn't. Anything can happen in a given day. But last year we beat the Trojans. Now we were at home, and now we are traveling to USC to take them on to see if we have the ability to do it again. Our game against Penn State, that little rematch didn't go so well, but this is a different team. Although it was close last year, if we hang out the entire time, I believe that we can beat them again. Or we come out and, we just run the table with them, but any way, shape, or form, we have to play our game and not let their defense ruin everything and not let their offense do whatever they want. But our freshman kicker is going to kick the ball out of bounds on kickoff. Oh yeah, he is feeling the intimidation factor. Now for the first play from scrimmage. Never mind. They're going to get us with encroachment before we even get a hand on the ball. Okay, now the first play from scrimmage. It's a 1st and 5. It'll be a play fake, and Clayton is going to get the sack and pushed him back 7 yards. What a way for us to start this game. 2nd and 12 with King Miller in the backfield. It's a play fake. Speed's going to be hit as he throws out of bounds. 3rd and 12. Heiberger was able to get there. Looking to try and get them off the field quickly now. They'll send the man in motion. Speed wants to step back. He's rolling around. We lost contain, and he's going to get the first. Gives himself up around the 43. They would start some hurry up. Speed, no pressure in the pocket. Goes up the field and finds his number 1 receiver, Anderson, on the outside. A nice slant pattern. Handoff to Miller, and he will be brought down just past the line of scrimmage by Fletcher. Fletcher's been having to do a lot of tackling there from the slot. Might start putting a safety there soon as Miller, right side, finds a hole. He's got 14 on that carry. Play fake towards Miller. Speed looks like he wants to roll right, going to the end zone, and incomplete. I think he was going for the receiver in the back, but the one up front just went up for it. I don't blame him either. Anybody's ball. Speed hands it off to Miller. Miller gets a gain of 8. That gives them near 1st and goal. Miller takes it up the middle, stiff arms a man, and now goal to go at the 1. A 2 running back set, split personnel. 1st and goal. Miller swings out right. It's a handoff and brought down for a loss of 2. Poyser denies him. And now a draw play up the middle, trying to be sneaky. They'll gain 1. Looking at a 3rd and goal. Can we hold USC to a field goal? Miller finds the opening lane, and he's into the end zone. Linebacker just didn't choose the right hole, but either way, I believe Miller was going to make him wrong in that situation. We had a quarterback masterclass last week for Colton Joseph. 250 and 3 touchdowns. Had himself a good game against Colorado State. Looking to try and have the same thing happen today. Shamar Rigby, a name we don't get to call a lot of, is going to have the first catch. A handoff for Willis, and already plays being made by Luke Waffle. Waffle? I'm going to go Waffle. Waffle. I'm just going to call him Luke because I can't mess that part up. but he already makes a play. Joseph now will scramble and get the first. We go on an RPO, and Coleman just not able to get that one tucked away fast enough to start running. We'll get a gain of 1, and as you can see, we are doubling Luke on the right side. Wherever he is, we're going to try and send a double team his way to try and just give our quarterback any extra time. As now is James Peoples, right side, down to the 20-15, tackled out of bounds at the 11. That was some great run blocking by the offensive line. And unfortunately, there's an injury timeout for USC. Again, throwing a double team, especially when we want to pass. Outside, broken up, looking for Zion Kearney. Now 2nd and 10, Joseph, short to Thurman. He's tackled down. 4 yards to go to the end zone, but it is 3rd and 3. Joseph looking outside and nearly picked off. That would have been a terrible way. We're going for it on 4th and 3, and incomplete, hit on the throw, and USC would deny our first drive. Just under 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Speed, pressure coming. Oh, wide open, man. That is Anderson all the way to the 32-yard line. 42 yards on just 2 catches. Tries to go to Anderson again, and he's going to get popped. We had both linebackers there waiting for him. Now 2nd and 10. Miller's going to check out of the backfield with a motion. They go with a tunnel screen. And just past the line of scrimmage for a gain of 3. That'll bring 3rd and 7. We send a little bit of pressure. Down the field goes Speed and wide open across the midfield stripe. You know, the last time that USC had a quarterback wearing number 13, I believe they won the Heisman. I'm sure you guys know the name of Caleb Williams. Can Cameron Speed live up to that same type of hype? He's got the right number. He's playing well so far in this first quarter. I mean, no interceptions. What more can you ask for? No pressure sent, but we would get some pressure. Toss out to Miller. That's going to bring 3rd and inches. And on 3rd and inches, they go with a draw play. Sneaky, sneaky will get them the first down. After that first down, Speed drops back. Looks outside to Miller. He'll be pushed out of bounds after a gain of 6. Time starting to wind down in the first. Minute 35 left to go. Speed finds Anderson on the end route for another first down. Speed would hand this one off up the middle. 2nd and 7. Capers has his 3rd tackle of the day. Speed now. Going short again to Miller. He's been a check down machine right now. He has gone down the field a little bit, but he is not afraid to go ahead and check that ball down, get it out, and get it to one of his playmakers. Now going down the field. This one's caught and tackled at the 1 just shy of the end zone. And that's how the first quarter is going to end. Now 1st and goal, a handoff trying to go up the middle, and Catalano denies him, knocking him back a yard. 2nd and goal, another handoff going outside, completely untouched for another USC touchdown. Oh, the Trojans are flying. They've already put 14 points on the board. Need our offense to do something here. A handoff to Yasin Willis directly up the middle, untouched for well over 15. Now Joseph goes down the field for Thurman. That's broken up. On 2nd and 10, Willis flies out of the backfield. Joseph goes over the middle. This one's caught by Malachi Coleman. There's a flag on the play, and they're going to call it on Coleman? Oh, they're going to call it illegal touching. But he was out wide there. Might have got pushed out of bounds and was the first one to touch that football. Now 3rd and 10, Colton Joseph fights for that first down. He gets it. He'll take a hit, but he does hold on to this football. Now another handoff for Willis. Some more great blocking. Another first down run. And an injury to our starting tight end, Jelani Thurman. He's as good of a run blocker as he is a pass catcher. And now a face mask as Colton Joseph is stripped down on a read option, and he's in some pain. Able to get up, though. Willis takes his handoff, following his blockers, gets all the way to the outside, starts trying to run through a man, and he's brought down at the 2. 52 yards on 4 rushes. First and goal. Peoples takes the carry, gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second and goal. Another carry for Peoples, and we have the same situation, making the linebacker wrong. Now Wisconsin's in for a touchdown. Getting the ball back to this USC offense. A quick, sneaky handoff behind the back. But a flag is going to bring that thing back about 10 yards. What a terrible holding penalty. First and 19. A handoff up the middle. That's some good blocking for a gain of 6. When you're popping 6 yards per carry, I mean, what more can you ask your offensive line for? Speed now rolling out and wide open in between multiple defenders. He's able to find a receiver for the first. It's a play fake for Speed. Player gets cut down, and he will get a gain of 2. I need to see the defense get something here. We'll send pressure and hitting him, but not able to get to the ball. Gonna bring up 3rd and 8. Sending a looper around. Speed stepping up. He wants to run for it, and he falls forward for another first down. But he is going to be shaken up. That's going to bring in a red shirt freshman QB. Maybe we can get something against him instead. A handoff up the middle will get a gain of only 4. I say only, I mean 4 is really good for Deshaun Rideau. But dropping back, and he don't give a damn if he's a red shirt freshman. Down the field to the 15. Commanding this offense. Appears USC can run their offense with either quarterback. Rideau tackled inside the 5 at the 2. Cameron Speed would check back into the game now. Rideau on a draw up the middle, touchdown Trojans. Man, we got to start keying in on some of this stuff. Now James Peoples, will get a gain of 6. Joseph, pressure coming. Screen pass for Peoples. He's reading some of the blockers, and he's going to go get the first. Need to continue to move this ball down the field. A handoff to Peoples. Great blocking all the way up the middle, and he's across the midfield stripe at the 44, and he's feeling some of that energy. Now a handoff for Chambers. He's got a first down run. Maybe we should just keep running this football. Maybe that's what we need to do against this team. Don't give him the chance. We'll pass here. Joseph finds Freddie Coleman for a gain of 4. And 2nd and 6. Handoff to Peoples. A gain of 5. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Another pass play. Joseph rolling out to the right. He's just going to lob this one short for Peoples. Guaranteed the first after the catch. Peoples still in the game. Joseph looking down the field. And if you're going to go for a one-hand catch, I need you to bring that thing in. If you're going to be flashy, you better catch it. Now Joseph, 2nd and 10, going in for an end zone shot. And incomplete for Rigby, just out of reach. Now 3rd and 10. Joseph wants to step up, and he's brought down. They'll say he got past the line of scrimmage. We're going to ask Rios to make a field goal, as he has been a little shaky in the head after that horrible kickoff attempt where he shanked it to the left. And we should have had a pick there. Come on, Waller Jr. The senior cornerback not able to get there, but Walter Fire the Cannon will get the sack. We're going to burn a timeout. Minute 46 left to go. A handoff on 3rd and 19. Nearly gets them the first. It's 4th and inches. Are we serious? Okay, that's just not good. They will give up the ball, so we get it back. Now Joseph needs to snap this ball. Will do so with 2 seconds left to go on the play clock. Going short to Thurman. He's got a first. I think we're about right on that logo. 1st and 10. Peoples looking for a hole. We gain 4. The Mags have been running pretty good today when we give them the correct opportunities. Now Peoples will break out of a tackle. He'll have a first down. Yes, he will. 52 seconds left to go. And we are going to go hurry up. Try to conserve the timeout. Now Joseph get this one out to Peoples. He follows some of the blockers, and now he's got a gain of 6. More hurry up. 1 timeout left. Joseph wants to scramble. He's got a lot of running room. He's tackled down at the 10. We don't burn the timeout yet. 7 seconds left. Getting it to, I believe that was Rigby. We'll call a timeout with 5. 2nd and 2. Trying to go to Kearney. And they're going to say he was short of the line to gain, which would have been a touchdown, and we're out of time. I'm not able to review that. I can't do anything about that. Because I did not get it in time with pausing, because I genuinely, for a second, thought that either we had another timeout or like I forget what was going on in my head, but we don't call it. And because of that, we're not able to put another score on the board. So we'll just get this ball back after half, and they're keying on the run now as Willis only able to gain 1. 2nd and 9. A lot of people get free. I think everybody beat their man on the pass rush. 3rd and 9. Sending more pressure. Joseph's able to squeeze out of there. He will get the first as he'll give himself up right at the line to gain. Now Joseph going down the field. Incomplete flag on the play, and they're going to get USC with some pass interference. That's going to bail us out on this drive. Now 1st and 10, we try to get one of those sneaky power reads, but they send multiple defenders to blow that up. 2nd and 10, Joseph rolling, going downfield, and again with the one-handed catch. If you're going to go for it, you better catch it. 3rd and 10, Joseph sacked down. Luke Waffle. Oh my gosh. And just see how they did him. The one time I don't throw a double team on him, they loop him and they get what they needed. They needed him to get a sack, and that's exactly what happens. He ends the drive. Handoff for Rudeau. He's got plenty of running room. Being a little too shifty with the left, right. Able to get to the 45 across the midfield. Still on the logo. Speed finds a man. Bounces off of a tackle. And that'll be another 1st down as he's approached 150 yards. Going downfield again. Another 1st. I mean, we're only down 11, so this could be way worse as Rudeau is bouncing this one left, and he'll be brought down by West. Another handoff. No, play fake, and it's an easy touchdown. Oh my gosh. They even got, I'm doing commentary after the fact that they even got me. I don't even blame our team for giving up that one. 28-10. Handoff for Willis. Still trying to impose our will with the run. Trying to keep doing what we're doing and not let them make us one-dimensional. Joseph sacks on 2nd down. It's going to bring up 3rd and 12. Jelani Thurman got shaken up again. Bruised ribs. Now on 3rd and 12, they send a looper, and they're going to get pressure and get another sack. All right. They did it again, but I think this time the right guard Cherry just did not see any of that. I think that's also because we did put a double team on Luke. But going down the field for speed, he's got another 1st, crossing 200 yards. And they are already in the red zone. RPO, which will be sniffed out and brought down for no gain by Bates. 2nd and 10, another RPO. And again brought down quickly. Williams on that catch. Now speed, rolling, sacked by Walter. Fire the cannon. That's his 2nd sack of the day. I know y'all like that little graphic. I'm going to keep using it. I like it, so I'm going to keep using it. Now going outside for Coleman only yields us a gain of 1. Joseph down, short pass to Amuraze. And he's able to gain us about 7. Incomplete pass. We wanted to get this one back to Amuraze and not able to get there. And on 4th and 2, Joseph's going to be hit as he throws. Probably shouldn't have gone for it so early, so late in the 3rd or early in the 2nd half, I mean. But 2nd and 10, Rudeau is juking out defenders with some nice stick work. And that's going to give him first and goal. 13 rushes for 86 yards. We haven't seen any of King Miller recently. Going outside again on an RPO. Gain of 1, 2nd and 7. They would have a false start that puts them back 5 yards, so 2nd and 12. This one's caught. 3rd and goal from the 7. Okay, they're right back where they started. They do manage to pick up some of that penalty yardage. And so 3rd and goal, speed, wide open, Williams in the end zone. That's just a great route that was ran. Safeties are still pretty young. We're asking a lot from our secondary right now. Rigby, I think that's only his 2nd catch on the day, was able to get us a first. We're back on 3rd down. We go to Kearney on a slant this time. He's able to get us to the 20. That's the end of the 3rd. Starting into the 4th. Handoff for James People. He cuts it back. He's got a lane. He's into the end zone. We start the 4th quarter off with a score, and we have a chance. All right. 17-38. Hey, I couldn't help it. I'm stimming right now. I couldn't help it. 38-17. The Trojans are continuing to move this ball down the field. It's 3rd and 7. They done put the backup, the redshirt freshman in, as they believe this game is truly over. And he's going to get sacked by Thomas Iberger. We still have our ones in as we are trying to make a comeback. Now, punt puts us all the way down to around the 5. And on 3rd and 8, we're able to get a gain of 12 for a first. Handoff to James Peoples. He absolutely snatched the ankles of that defender. And on 10 carries, he has 110 yards. You do the math. That's 10 yards a carry. Now Joseph is scrambling, and he'll be brought down at the 47 across midfield. 3rd and 14. Pressure's coming. Joseph nearly has his pass intercepted. Done really good about not throwing a pick. 4th and 14, Joseph nearly picked off again. He was hit as he threw the ball. And that gives the ball back to the Trojans. We're looking at a 3rd and 3. Can our defense stand up? Pitching it outside for Rudeau, and he's not going to get it. That's going to be 4th and inches, and Kai Bates is going to be shaken up. Now they're going to kick a long field goal, and it's going to be just inside the left upright. That's going to make the score 41-17. Now, we don't do a damn thing with the football. And so the Trojans get it back and continue to move down the field. They're even going for a QB draw. They're just being disrespectful. And he thought he was going to get in the end zone there. He gets stopped at the 1. All right, come on, defense. Rudeau up the middle. Stopped. Okay. Capers with the stop. 2nd and goal. Another handoff. This time down to 1 again. Nope, down to 2. Another stop. Another handoff. Another stop. Do they want to go for it on 4th and goal? No, they do not. They will just take the points and make the score 44-17. This is a bad game for us. Can we get anything done right now? Joseph running up the field, juking out defenders. The ball's out, and USC is going to recover it. That's got to be it. That sums up our game. We let them turn us one-dimensional because we stopped doing what we were really good at, and they took advantage of it, and the offense just couldn't keep up with what was going on in the defense with USC's offense. I think that's a mistake I make, is that I see that the opponent can pass, and I say we need to be doing the same thing they're doing. We need to go tit for tat. If they throw a touchdown, we need to get one right back. We really just need to focus on what we're good at, and I think what we're getting better at is running that ball. Now, we will get a verbal commit from Wesley Kahn from Traverse City, Michigan, receiver with 95 speed. And James Peoples would win Big Ten Player of the Week, 12 carries, 116 yards. About 9 and some change per carry. Now next time we're going to take on Nebraska, and let's hope we win that one. I'll see y'all there.